Hello, and welcome back. We've done a few transfers thus far. Let's have a look at them quickly. We're going to have to go back here. So we happen to bring in Madueke, who is a young wonder kid. He'll play on the right and the left-hand side of the wings. You can see his pace is something extreme, his dribbling skills. He is some quality. I got him in for 33.5 million. Look at his valuation currently. He's potentially a 5-star player, only 20 years old. Not any English caps yet, but I'm sure he'll get those very soon. I also agreed to bring in Pellegrini on a full time, so we're going to see what his valuation is. On the way out, I managed to sell Cleach for 19.75 million to Chelsea, and I also managed to get rid of Kenna for a good £1 million. There's a few transfers in the pipelines. Let's quickly just have a look at those. On the way in, we also got Karius as a new backup goalkeeper. We tried to get Onana. He decided to go to Real Madrid instead. As there's a confirmation of Pellegrini. We got Declan Rice to agree. We just didn't have the funding, so we had to cancel that deal. That would have been one stellar signing. Also, look at this. Christian Eriksen coming in on a free. Yes, he might be 30 years old, but look at that quality. I'm glad we got him in. And we're looking to bring in a new assistant manager. Look at the quality of this guy. If we get and we happen to land this one, I'm going to be happy, and we're going to be... Look, he'll probably retire in a year or two, but just look at the quality. Now to be in the Champions League, we do need that quality. And on the way out, there are a few negotiations ongoing. So Llorente has agreed to go out for 20 million rand, so 20 million pounds. Ben Godfrey got an offer for him, but his valuation is much higher, only 30 million pounds offered, so I wasn't going to take that. If it came into 60 million or odd, I would have maybe considered it. Junior is leaving. He's joining FC Porto for 21.5 million pounds. I think this is a slight loss overall. No, it's actually a good profit. Doubles his valuation. And then there's a few people considering contracts. So youngster Charlie Allen is looking on the way out. Baveda, he's just not good enough. He's 22 years old, never going to play him, so I just thought I'd get him off the wage budget. Same goes for Galloway. Tyler Roberts might be leaving the club very, very soon for £4 million. There's 14 offers in currently for him, so we're going to have a look at those. Most of them are all rejected, with the exception of this one for 4 million. So let's hope that one goes through. There was 2 offers in for Joseph. I had to reject both of them, just undervaluated. And Tottenham are after my scout, one of my best scouts that I have in the team. So let's see if he stays. I'm paying him £9,000 per week. That's one hell of a salary. So I'm hoping he decides to stay and Tottenham doesn't agree to that. We will be back on the 1st of July, seeing if we can pick up a few more players on a free contract perhaps. My transfer budget is completely maxed out. I've got nothing left unless we happen to sell 1 or 2 players. I am still looking to offload quite a few players from the team, so if I manage to get that right, things are going to be looking quite peachy. If not, well, we're going to see a lot of the same players, maybe 1 or 2 new loan players coming in. We'll just have to see how it goes from now until the 1st of July. Also, some more good news. We've managed to get a improvement of the youth facilities, an injection of £2.7 million into that facility. So we've just agreed a fee for one of our central defenders, youngsters. He looks quite decent, but I need the money, so I'm selling him for an initial fee of 7.25 million. After league appearances, he could increase by another 3, and after percentage of future sales, 40%. So that's the reason I took it. I mean, if he does develop, I can still cash in. If he doesn't develop, well, I still made a decent amount of money. We're going to let him go. We're going to get 50% of it added into... Oh gosh. Only 1.5% of it added to the transfer budget. That is a bit shocking. I didn't know that. I thought it was still on 50%. Yeah, it says here 55% of transfer revenue is made available. That is not 55% of 7.25 million. What? Anyways, let's just make sure that the whole deal goes through. It's almost as if they took the future fee of 3 million rand and just divided that in half. Because if you look at the finances, I mean, that just went up a little bit. So we just had confirmation of another player sold. There it goes, Tyler Roberts, all the way to Alaves for £4 million. Can accept that and bolster our income a little bit. We are now on £4 million in terms of transfer budget available. We've got quite a healthy wage budget and quite a healthy bank balance. So if we continue on this, we might just find another 1 or 2 players joining the club soon. And there's a confirmation of Luca Pellegrini coming in for £11 million. He is worth £35 million. That's a deal well done. He's still got space, a little bit of space to develop. And yeah, I'm happy with that one. Yes, we loaned him for quite a bit of money last season from Juventus. But look at that. We got him at a good rate and his valuation is amazing. He's going to be our starting left back for the season. Here we have confirmation of Poveda going. Yes, there's a percentage of future selling on here for 20%. So let's hope he develops where he goes. Only for 100k. And we're going to be potentially signing Craig Fleming here. Craig Fleming is a defensive coach, so I think I'm going to put that on delay. In a strange turn of events that can only be described as one of those football manager things, Manchester United are back in for Daniel James. Literally a season and a half after they sold him to us for 25 million. He didn't play much this season. They're offering us 25.5, so 500,000 more than they sold him for, plus a after league appearances bonus here. So I'm just going to go ahead and accept this and hope it goes through. So our pre-arranged move for Josh Timon just came through. He came in for 6.75 million. His valuation is almost at 10, so he's going to be our backup left back. That brings our transfer budget back down to 0, which is yeah, not what I was hoping for, but let's carry on. So you just have a few confirmations of a few players leaving. There's Poveda's sale. We've also got Roberts leaving for it's £4 million. And we've got Junior over here. The fans' reaction isn't too pleasing, but we moved him on. That's because his valuation has really jumped since moving to Porto. He wasn't a bad backup, but he just wasn't playing. We've got Pellegrini in, and we've made a good profit. So I don't see that as a bad one. There's the confirmation of Llorente leaving for £20 million. 2 brand new signings coming in to the club. Let's get Dallas to just welcome them in. And I am excited about the very first one. Christian Eriksen worth £50 million in on a free. I cannot believe they let his contract run down on Brentford. Perhaps Brentford firstly didn't play him enough, and secondly, yeah, I think he just wants bigger and better things. We are in the Champions League and he couldn't resist that. And yeah, I'm glad we got him in. And Karius, a beautiful backup goalkeeper. He's going to be backup for Meslier. And yeah, they're going to be fighting toe for toe for that number 1 jersey. We signed him for free from Liverpool. Liverpool let his contract run out. He's only 29 years old, sorry. And he's going to be our backup goalkeeper. Calvin Phillips was a little bit concerned that we let Tyler Roberts go, but Tyler Roberts is never going to be a starting lineup player. So we let him go for £4 million. So some more good news. We have improved our youth recruitment. It is now good youth recruitment from average. And our junior coaching budget has also improved from good academy to an excellent academy for coaching. So it is time for the 4th of July, very first friendly match. We haven't made any more signings at this stage. Daniel James has not yet made a decision whether he's leaving us or not. I do hope that one goes through. And yeah, guys, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.